Hello guys, so we are going to do an art journal page today. I am using this accordion art journal that I have shown you in a previous video. We are going to start by using the tissue paper of Dina Wakley instead of a stamp. You know that lately we are just breaking the blank page with a stamp, but today we are going to do some collaging. And the thing is that tissue paper is very delicate, so you have to be very careful, and especially when you are gluing down the tissue paper, for not having some bubbles. So you have to just with your fingers, as I am doing. It's more than enough, but just be very careful. And now we are using a stencil of Dina Wakley of the last collection, because I wanted to do the second layer with circles, and it's just perfect because it's a circle already. So I am using an acrylic paint on a jelly plate, and then stamping, or making more than stamping, making the impression on the paper. And I absolutely love this accordion art journal, because when you are using printmaking techniques, it's very useful to be able to move freely the page, because sometimes with the other type of art journals that are binded, sometimes it's difficult to make some printmaking techniques. But now, as you can see, I get the perfect impression. And here I am using a stencil that I made handmade myself, and you have a previous video where I show you how to do it. And then I am using the brush itself to make some vertical lines. So I am subtracting the paint, so the effect that you're gonna have is like lines, some texture inside the circle, and this is what I wanted. And then the third circle is also a stencil, a handmade stencil, and it's just a solid half circle. You can also do it directly on the paper, but in that way you get like a different impression, and also I am making sure I don't do any mistake. And then instead of using mark making, which you could do, take an acrylic marker and do some lines, I am using the stencil of Dina Wakley because it's already very cool, and in that way I'm sure I am not doing a mistake, because you know, when you arrive at the third layer and then you do the mark making and you make a mistake, is like catastrophic, right? So yeah, why not use the transparency. And here I am moving the elements. A little confused right now, but I will get it. I am just responding at the page and just to see what it needs. And then the focal point is a stamp of Dina Wakley also. I am absolutely loving using her products, sorry. So today we are going to paint a little the stamp itself. So in the end it's very cool, because you get the impression that it's a hand drawing, when in fact what you are doing is just redoing the lines. And for that I am using a Stabilo pencil, which is water soluble. So it's very cool, because then you get like this like watercolor effect, and you can give your touch when redoing the lines. So this is what I am doing. And yes, working on the drawing a little. I absolutely love the Stabilo pencil because you get a really dark black, and so it's making, as you can see, that the focal point is more visible. We are making the start of the page the focal point. And now I am using a Stabilo, a Posca marker, an acrylic marker, just to even make more visible the focal point. And then I realized that for me the pieces were too long, so I am just cutting down them, and I will glue it down with the normal glue that you use with the paper, the one that I am using all the time, which is like for the school, and it's more than enough, but you can also use gel medium if you want. So that's it for today. We have done a very abstract background today with the circles, but I absolutely love using circles. So if you like it, just give me a thumbs up. You can follow my social media, and see you next time, guys. Bye.